Tippu Tip was an Afro-Omani trader, explorer, plantation owner, and governor who became one of the most influential figures in East and Central Africa during the late 19th century. His given name was Hamad ibn Muhammad ibn Juma ibn Rajab el Murjebi, but he earned the nickname Tippu Tip from the sound his firearms made during his expeditions. He played a significant role in the trade of ivory and enslaved people, shaping the region's economic and political landscape. Tippu Tip was born in Zanzibar in 1837 to a prosperous Afro-Omani merchant family. His father, Muhammad ibn Juma ibn Rajab el Murjebi, was a successful trader of Arab and African descent. Tippu Tip grew up in a privileged environment, gaining early exposure to the trade networks that connected Zanzibar with the African mainland and the broader Indian Ocean world. By the 1850s, Tippu Tip had begun leading trading expeditions into the African interior, venturing into the Congo Basin. These expeditions sought ivory, a highly valued commodity in the global market, and enslaved people, who were transported to Zanzibar to work on clove plantations or sold elsewhere. Tippu Tip developed a vast and lucrative trade network, constructing fortified trading posts deep in Central Africa to facilitate his operations. His expeditions were notable for their scale and organization. Tippu Tip commanded large caravans of armies, porters, and traders, enabling him to navigate the challenging terrain and resist rival traders and hostile communities. His ability to negotiate alliances with local African leaders solidified his dominance in the region. In addition to his trading expertise, Tippu Tip became a political figure of considerable influence. He served as an advisor and agent for several sultans in Zanzibar, including Bargash bin Said and Said Majid, helping to expand their economic and territorial interests in Central Africa. In the 1880s, Tippu Tip established a short-lived state known as the Sultanate of Uteria and Kasongo in present-day Maniema province of the Democratic Republic of the Congo. He ruled this region alongside his son, Sefu ibn Hamid. The Sultanate became a hub for ivory and slave trade, reflecting Tippu Tip's control over vast areas of the Congo Basin. Tippu Tip's fame as an explorer and trader brought him into contact with European figures, including explorers such as Henry Morton Stanley. He guided Stanley on parts of his journey through the Congo, earning a reputation as a knowledgeable and resourceful intermediary between African societies and European interests. As European colonial powers began to assert control over Central Africa, Tippu Tip initially cooperated with them to safeguard his trade interest. In 1887, he was appointed as the governor of the Stanley Falls district by the Congo Free State, a colony under King Leopold II of Belgium. However, tensions eventually arose as European imperial ambitions clashed with Tippu Tip's control over the region. By the late 19th century, Tippu Tip's influence began to wane as European colonial powers tightened their grip on Central Africa and suppressed the slave trade. He retired to Zanzibar, where he spent his final years managing his plantations. Tippu Tip dictated an autobiography, a rare and invaluable account of African and Arab trading networks during the 19th century. The manuscript, written in Swahili, provides insights into his expeditions, relationships with local African leaders, and interactions with European powers. Tippu Tip died in Zanzibar on June 14, 1905. His legacy remains controversial, reflecting his role in both the economic development and the human exploitation of the regions he influenced. For more information, please visit my website at www.ontheshoulders1.com. There, you can support my OTSOG book series. You can also support me on Patreon at patreon.com/OTSOG. And you can also hit the super like button under the video. I love you all, and make sure you catch the next video coming up.